So, you think you could complain and not get away with it? In my last video, I had the issue being raised to the fact that I don't smile. I was shocked. I mean, seriously? One person complained that I didn't smile? And the thing is that can build up. When it starts with 1, it gets to 2, then 3, then 12 all of a sudden. Because it just continues to build and build. And then, it's just the fact that basically, it ends up with the peer pressure element that I must do as you please. And the thing is, I don't respond to peer pressure well. So, just to seize the problems and everything, I think for this video, and at least for every other video, before the intro, I will do my best efforts to smile. So we better get on with it and start the day and the video with a smile. Ah! Ah! Jaw pain, jaw pain. Hello decoders, decode this. So, smiles, they're just the best things ever. I mean, yeah, we got off to a fail with the first smile ever, but, you know, it's just amazing how smiles can just change how a day goes. Don't you think? You could basically change someone's day with the way that you smile. Whether it's from work or seeing someone or just the simple things. I mean, the thing is that it's amazing how smiles do, and while I just don't have the ability to smile because I just don't, you know, it's just I am secretly smiling inside half the time. It's just because that, as evidenced in the beginning, my jaw does not have the capability of coping with such a thing on the outside, but I am always smiling. I am smiling right now, can't you tell? And just like with Julie Andrews, you start with raindrops and roses and whiskers on kittens, and no, I'm not going to start singing yet. Maybe, who knows, we'll see. One of the things that could always improve a situation is how everyone always says musicals are overrated, where they could be the most happiest thing ever. I mean, face it, musicals tend to be a very happy thing, especially if you've got your drunken uncle singing along, ruining the moment, making you want to basically not be part of your family again. Sorry, where was I? I think there is a growing appeal and a possibility on reverse musicals, for example, where basically instead of the songs being sung, the songs are spoken and everything else is sung. So, taking for example, Grease. So it's like, summer lovin' had me a blast. I met a girl crazy for me. You know, you can imagine what it's like to basically get the actual emotion across of what they were portraying in the song. I mean, if John Travolta was speaking those lyrics, we'd actually know what he was on about, sort of like, ugh. And I don't know why I just did that. But basically, you know, you get a smile out of everything else that is not meant to be taken in a light-hearted manner being put into a song. I mean, it's just, why is it with musicals that specific moments are defined by the song? Why can't the rest of it be sung? Because if the important element is around what the song is singing about, then frickin' show what the element is. So that is where reverse musicals should work, because then the important moments are more emphasized there. I put it forward and submit it. Submit your submissions for reverse musicals right now, and we'll, you know, we're gonna take on this to a new storm, a new genre and everything. I also noticed that a lot of people aren't smiling when it comes to YouTube because of all these new changes, and it's done the Facebook thing of enforcing changes that we don't necessarily like, and it's saying, let's hear your feedback because we may actually change things or we just may not actually listen to you. But the fact is, you know, when Google is starting to follow Facebook, you know there's trouble. Oh. I think the thing is, it's one of those things that will grow on you. I mean, we probably remember the times when in 2007, 2008, when the sidebar became the doobly-doo. I mean, how scary was that? Another thing with the smile factor is Disney films. How is it that basically the villains who probably had the best role in the films basically get a real shade over half the times? I mean, I know there are people who basically love the villains more than the actual characters, because some Disney films really stand out better because of the villains, such as Maleficent. Probably the most badass villain of all time, because in comparison to some of the other things that you get out there, Maleficent really could basically trump a James Bond villain any other day. And that is saying a lot because I'm a big James Bond fan. So what was it I was saying? Ah yes, smiles. They're good. I think you should definitely practice it more, because you are there to represent the levels of expressions that I cannot achieve, because it is sad and depressive because I don't know what it'd be like to smile. I don't know if I've ever smiled on a YouTube video. I don't know, there's about 89 other videos before this one. There's probably no proof of it out there, but you have to check it out for yourselves, really. So, continue to smile. Think about all the thoughts that have gone through into the emphasis of why you must smile. Reverse musicals, the badassery of Disney villains, and also new YouTube. There are plenty of things to smile about, but I will let you smile about that. To all the smiling decoders, the 13 Blue Envelopes playlist has recently been updated with more unveiling videos as more people continue to grow. Place your clicker thing around one of these hands. Is it the left one, the right one, left or right? But either way, there is an annotation somewhere where the hands have been, or maybe not. Maybe I'm just trolling. We're getting close to the end of the new year, and I've got about 10 more videos before I reach 100. So I'm thinking, at least for the 100th video, I'm going to do a quiz. Not on me, but on you. What do you think, decoders? Do you think you're up for a quiz? For the TheDavidCater quiz? I think it's definitely on. And regardless of what you think about it, it's going to happen. So you better start brushing up on your examinations because you will be tested. So start turning to page 394. Did I tell you I was insane?